Hey guys! Oh my goodness. I got my little monster. I look a mess. It's okay. You can always expect Tuesdays that I look a mess. I'm wondering if you guys always look a mess on Tuesdays. At least when there's penny items. I know I talked to another penny shopper today and she said I always look homeless on Tuesdays. And I said, me too, girl. I just roll out of bed, brush my teeth, wash my face, run to Dollar General. Anyway. I'm just saying. I guess that's a good problem to have. Maybe not. Anyway, it doesn't matter. In this video, we are going to be talking about several different things, whatever the hell you want to talk about. We go live every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, if you don't already know. Really good time to get your questions in. We just happen to do that on Tuesday, which is the day, obviously, that new items usually penny. So it's a really good time to ask questions and talk about those kinds of things. If you don't know, there were some surprise pennies today. Two surprise pennies that we know of. So I don't know that we've ever really talked about surprise pennies, have we? I don't think so. So I think we should talk about that in the beginning of this video. And then if you guys have any questions or you want to talk about something like that, then we can. Somebody asked in the chat, are penny items always food? No, not at all. In fact, I would say most of the penny items are not food. What's happening is they're getting everything out for like to prepare for the holiday season. And so they're just getting all of that stuff out of the store, and it does go like in cycles. So you'll notice this time next year similar items will penny, which is kind of interesting. But it's not always food. It might seem that way because the last couple of weeks the penny lists have been small and they're food items. If you watch some of my older penny videos, like some of those lists are like 82 penny items, 82 new penny items or whatever, like from last year. So it might seem that way, but it's not the case. So, has anyone dumpster dove and found penny items? I know a lot of people do. I've never done it, but I know a lot of people do. Something that I want to mention, I did make a couponing video, and I talked about those $3 off Shea Moisture coupons, making Shea Moisture free at Dollar General, and I gave you guys a pretty awesome breakdown for Saturday. There's two breakdowns, both equal out to be a moneymaker actually. But anyway, I mentioned in that video that bqsavings.com had $3 off Shea Moisture coupons available, and literally within 5 minutes of posting that video, so many people ordered their coupons, they sold out in 5 minutes, which is insane. So I wanted to let you guys know that. I'm so sorry. I didn't realize that many of you would go buy coupons. So yeah, I wanted to make sure you're aware of that, first thing. Second thing that I wanted to mention, that I try to remember to mention this. I'm going to make myself a little note of things to mention in penny videos. Whenever we're talking about penny items that are food, if it is expired, as far as I'm aware, it is in fact true that they do not have to sell you the item if it is expired. So that is a very important thing to remember. So if it's like if it expires September 26th and you go in and buy it today, then it's fine because it's not technically expired yet. But once it's expired, they do not have to sell it to you, okay? As far as I'm aware, at least, I don't know. People say that there's laws that they can't sell expired food. I don't know that that's true, but I do know, as someone who's penny shopped for a while now, I do know that the people who work at Dollar General say that they can't sell it if it's expired. And people often comment that on my videos. I work at Dollar General, just know that we can't sell it if it's expired and stuff like that. Not that I believe everybody that comments on my videos, because sometimes they be saying some crazy shit. But anyway, all right, moving on. Surprise penny items. All right, so when I give you guys the penny list, that is sent to me from a manager of a Dollar General. The Dollar General corporate office sends out a mass email to the Dollar General managers. I heard somebody say recently that some stores get different penny lists than other stores, and I promise you that is not the case. For the most part, like for example with the Hostess, like if that store doesn't sell Hostess, then that store doesn't get a Hostess penny list because it's on a separate page. That is absolutely not the case. There's not a person at the Dollar General corporate office who's like, oh, the store in Skelton, West Virginia doesn't have Hostess, so we're not sending them that list. There are thousands and thousands and thousands of Dollar Generals, so they send out a mass email and it goes to the managers. Just so you're aware of that, first thing. The second thing is, when I give you guys the penny list, I don't go off of like what other people say. Even if I have to say, I'm sorry, I don't have a list, or I'm sorry, I don't have a list, but so-and-so said it's going to be this. Like, I don't go by what other people say. I would never come here and be like, this, and this is going to be a penny, unless I see the penny list for my very own eyes, because it comes on like a Dollar General memo, and you can tell if it's the actual penny list or not, right? So unless it's sent to me from somebody that works at Dollar General, I don't give you guys that list, okay? So my point of telling you that is, the list that I posted the other day for today, I actually seen with my very own eyes. And I know for a fact that the Betty Crocker oatmeal cookies and the Swiss Miss with marshmallow 10-count boxes, those were not on the penny list today. So something that Pennies out that is not on the penny list is a surprise penny. And those are your most likely penny items that you're going to find. If you are one of those people who are sitting here and you say, I've never found a penny item, I have no luck, my stores are really good at moving things off the shelf, or maybe you have really experienced penny shoppers in your area, or something like that, the surprise pennies are what you want to look for. And the reason is, I mean, the Dollar General employees are not notified that those items are going to be a penny, right? Like the Betty Crocker oatmeal chocolate chip cookie mix. Yes, it's on my website. I posted the new ones on my website, poweredbycoupons.com. Those are actually in the Christmas baking aisle, and they just got those in store. So if you were lucky enough to see that those had pennied, surprise penny today, then hopefully you got all kinds of those at your store, because the Dollar General employees just have put those out, okay? And this kind of busts the myth, Mythbusters, bust the myth, you know what I'm trying to say. This kind of busts the myth that Dollar General employees get in trouble for selling penny items. How can they get in trouble for selling something that they had no way of knowing was going to be a penny today? It's not realistic for the Dollar General employees to go every Tuesday morning and scan everything in the entire store to see if it surprise pennied or not. You know what I'm saying? So they definitely don't get in trouble unless they sell like thousands of penny items over and over and over. I promise you. But I'm just saying it kind of busts the myth of that, because how could they get in trouble for selling something, you know, that it's not, they didn't even know to pull off the shelf. You know what I'm saying? So these are surprise penny items. If you ever hear about them, go get them. What happened today is, and I'm going to recommend that you guys do this every week when you penny shop. Every single week, no matter what. I tell you guys all the time, do not just follow me. I am flattered that some of you say, I only watch your videos. That is very flattering, and I really do appreciate it. And I do my best always to make sure you guys don't lose 1 cent. It is a huge deal to me. I lose sleep at night if I think you guys are ever going to lose a penny. But what I recommend that you do, even if there's not somebody else that you want to watch you know, on YouTube. And I know some of you watch all the other people, and that's absolutely fine too. That's not what I mean here. What I'm saying is you should follow like penny Facebook groups and people who penny shop on Instagram and stuff like that, because for example, today with the surprise pennies, I had no idea. I went to my little stores, never once got the chance to look on Facebook, went to Walmart. As I was leaving Walmart to go pick up Jason from work, one of my friends Facebook called me and said, oh my gosh, there's surprise pennies. Well, she didn't say it like that. She would be mad at me for saying that she said it like that. But anyway, so you should follow Facebook groups. And I always recommend, whether it be like a clearance sale or Dollar General penny items or Dollar General couponing for that matter, that you always follow, you know, people in Facebook groups and people on Instagram. That way, if there is something happening that I'm not aware of, you guys can see it as soon as possible. I'm only one person, and you know, I don't know everything. Unfortunately, don't tell Jason I don't know everything, because I try to pretend like I do. Please give the video a thumbs up, by the way. That really helps a sister out. All right, so there's my whole surprise penny spiel. If you guys have any questions, put them in the chat. It's also helpful if you guys put a bunch of question marks in the chat. There's over 500 people in the chat right now, so it's impossible for me to read every single comment. But I do try to answer your questions if I see them, and it is easier for me to see them if there's a bunch of question marks in your question. And please don't say nothing but, did you see my question? All right. So, surprise penny items, and I think that's all. BQ Savings is out of Shea Moisture coupons. Do you ever sleep? No. Did you try the muffins? I didn't see any at my store. I don't think that I have seen any at my store. I don't think my stores sell those. I know, like, my store sells the Hostess, but something I really love to buy is I think they're Betty Crocker muffins. So I think I would have noticed if they had the Hostess muffins. Did you guys try the muffins? I didn't see, and I went and looked too. After we seen the surprise pennies for the Betty Crocker oatmeal cookie mix and the Swiss Miss, I went and looked in the Facebook group to see if there were any more surprise pennies or if anybody got the muffins. And I did not see anyone hauling muffins. The Shea Moisture was not on an end cap. I showed it in my live penny shopping video that we did earlier today. I know not everybody's going to watch the video the whole hour long, but it was just, I'm just saying, it was just on the regular shelf in Dollar General. You can watch the whole hour long video if you want. Someone said they were a penny, but they weren't. So that actually happens a lot too in the penny shopping community. There's a lot of misinformation spread around in the penny shopping community. And so I'm glad this come up, because I think you should check Facebook groups, but you should also take what other people say with a grain of salt. And it truly does happen sometimes that things will penny in some areas and not others, or sometimes, you know, something can be 90% off at one store and a penny at another. That absolutely does happen. You'll notice that people like me, we always say your miles may vary, your miles may vary. And honestly, I say that all the time just as a nice way to cover my ass if you guys go and they're not a penny. But honestly, it could happen that some stores they're a penny and not others. But usually, for the most part, if something pennies at one store, it's gonna penny at multiple stores, not just one store. You know what I'm saying? Is $3 the everyday price on the Shea Moisture? No, I did talk about this a lot in the couponing breakdown video that I posted earlier today. You should go check that out. I did 2 5 off 25 breakdowns, and they're 0 out of, well, one of them 0 out of pocket. The other one I think was, no, they're both 0 out of pocket. Anyway, the Shea Moisture is on sale until October 20th. And the $3 off Shea Moisture coupon that we got expires October 7th. The regular price for the Shea Moisture is $4, by the way. And then I went to Walmart, and they had some Shea Moisture lotion, I believe it was, on clearance for $5. It was a different product. You guys really seem to be into that Shea Moisture. So I posted that picture on Instagram, even though it still makes it $2, which is way better than the regular price of $10, of course. But I posted that pic for you guys on Instagram in case you want to check it out. So, yeah, we have tons of penny shopping videos. If you look in the description box of this video, what I've done for all the description boxes of my videos is organized it to where you see it says watch these videos next, and first you have the penny shopping videos that are helpful, and then it says watch these couponing videos next. So whether you want to get started in couponing or penny shopping, I have those videos organized in the description box of, I believe, even the order that I think that you should watch them. So it's like the beginner's guide to penny shopping, and then the in-store tips for finding penny items, and then the 2018 cheat sheet. By the way, the cheat sheet will tell you all of the penny items that are a penny, like the dotted items, like the clothing, toys, and stuff like that for 2018. So watch that. It's called Penny List Cheat Sheet. And if you just search that on YouTube or look in the description box, you will find that video. Somebody asked, how do you get a Dollar General 5 off 25? When you go to Dollar General, typically if you pay more than $5 out of pocket, you get a 5 off 25 on the bottom of your Dollar General receipt. But you can go to dg.com and download the digital coupons to your account. You'll just create an account and clip all your coupons. I don't recommend using the Dollar General app. I definitely recommend instead using the Dollar General website. The Dollar General app only shows you 100 of your available coupons, whereas the website will show you all of your available coupons. So I don't even bother with the app. Also, in the past, I did try to use the Dollar General app, and it like froze all the time. It was really annoying. So I recommend just using the Dollar General website. Even if you're on your phone, you can still just pull up the Dollar General website, and it is easier to use, in my opinion, than the app. Plus, you can see all your coupons. A lot of the times I'll be talking about coupons and people are like, I don't have that coupon. And it's because they're using the app and not the website. How did you guys do in penny shopping today? I went at 7:30 and the cookie mix was still a penny. Yay. I didn't get any. I used a friend's picture for the thumbnail of this video. Clickbait. I'm just kidding. But I did go back to Dollar General, to Dollar Generals, and they were gone. They were gone. I was so sad. You know what I was thinking? Well, honestly, I didn't know that in my little town here, apparently we have a church. If you show up on Tuesday at 10:45, they feed you a meal, which is amazing. But I went by there at 10:15 this morning, and there were people lined out the door, and it literally made me cry. It was the saddest thing ever, that people were there 30 minutes early with their kids in strollers and a bunch of elderly people there to eat, which is fantastic, but there were so many people there, and it made me cry, honestly. So when I seen that Swiss Miss and the Betty Crocker cookies had pennied, that's immediately what I thought. So, not that I'm a great person, because I'm a real shitty person. I'm just saying, you know. What Oreos? In the live shopping video and in the penny list video, I said that there were going to be Oreos included. Go watch the penny list video and the live shopping or the live shopping video today, and I got the Oreos. I found the penny gum from a few weeks back. I found 8 of them. Oh, that's awesome. Who, me? Yes, you. Couldn't be. Then who? All I found this morning was 1 bag of Reese's and 5 Ritz. The Ritz were expired, but I still got them. Oh, yeah. I'm glad you mentioned that. Yeah, if they are expired, they may sell them to you, and if they do, that's fine. I would still take them. I mean, I wouldn't take them if they were like a year expired. I wouldn't eat expired chocolate either. I'm just saying. I just wouldn't. But they may sell them to you, and you can still take them if you want, if they are expired. But I don't think that they have to technically sell them to you if they're expired. Do you know how to upload your receipt on the Dollar General website? I've yet to figure that out. You don't upload it, but if you type in your phone number when you're cashing out at Dollar General, you will automatically have a digital receipt. It's real easy to find actually on your Dollar General account. Let me see if I can pull it up here and show you. It is kind of hard to see. It's just like a little dollar sign, and it says, I believe, your savings, and you click on it, and it brings down a drop-down menu, and then you click on the date that you hit view receipts, and then you click on the date. I have the older penny list. What I try to do, my website is poweredbycoupons.com. I always try to post and leave the older penny lists on my website in case you want to go back through and look and see what had pennied in previous weeks. What I did today, when I posted the penny list initially the other day on my website, I just put the penny list, and then when you open up the blog post, it was just the video that I did the penny list in. But today, since there were surprise pennies, I went back and put confirmed, I made a blog post that says confirmed penny items at Dollar General as of today. And so if you click on that, the surprise pennies are at the bottom. I have them typed out with the barcodes for them. So you could just print right there from my website if you wanted, or screenshot it, or whatever you want to do. And then you have the barcodes for both. They ask you if you want your receipt sent in a text or email. Yes, they do. But you also have a receipt online. Do you know anything about the baby wipes that are surprise pennies? No, but the first thing I thought whenever I seen that there were 2 surprise pennies was, I bet there's more than that. That was the very first thing I thought. So I bet there is more than that. That's why Facebook groups are really handy. I mean, I just don't think you can depend on one person to give you all of the know everything. Obviously, I'm not going to know everything. I seen, oh, by the way, oh, they couldn't fix my car today. I have to go back Friday. I forgot what I was saying. Shit. So when you pull up your Dollar General couponing account on a website, if you're on a phone or a computer, it looks like this. This little dollar sign right here has a drop-down box. It's supposed to. And then you just hit view receipts right here, and it'll take you to all your receipts. Okay? And it looks exactly the same on the phone. Just go to the page where your digital coupons are, and you can go view your receipts. Thank you, Susan, but you don't have to if you're busy. 26 cookie mix, 25 Ritz, and 26 Oreo. Facebook told me about the cookie mix. My receipts don't ever show up. I've noticed that my receipts they used to show up immediately, but they don't anymore. But usually by the next day they're there. Can we still find penny items from past months? Yes, which is why I'm telling you to go on my website and look at the previous penny lists. They do eventually, it's on my website, Ellen, the exact name of it. It's the Christmas Betty Crocker oatmeal chocolate chip cookie mix. But I have and then there was also some Swiss Miss. It's on my website. Go to poweredbycoupons.com. Wait a minute and let the website load. Scroll down the page and it says confirmed penny items for today. Click on that blog post and it'll open up and show you all the penny items for today. The surprise pennies that I'm aware of are at the bottom of that blog post. Do you have a video on beginner CVS shopping? Kind of. I kind of do. I don't remember what all I put in that video. It's been so long since I made it, honestly. But you could just search how to coupon at CVS, Christa coupons, and if it'll come up. I know I made 2 videos that were like beginner videos. They were about rain. One's about rain checks, and the other one I think is how to coupon at CVS. Yeah, I just don't remember what all I put in that video. I've made a lot of videos. It's, yeah, the Betty Crocker I know is with the Christmas items, but I don't think the Swiss Miss is. I think it's in the regular aisle. Just be careful because there's a Swiss Miss chocolate and then there's one that's with marshmallows. It's the one with marshmallows that Pennied. Can y'all give the video a thumbs up? That would be really helpful. We have almost 500 people and only 189 thumbs up. There must be a hell of a lot of thumbs downs. I went to my DG and didn't understand blue circles, and I know the list for 2017, but I didn't want to scan at the register. I don't understand what you mean. I didn't understand the blue circles. I have a video. It's called Penny List Cheat Sheet 2018. You should watch that video. It'll help you understand that a lot. Also, while we're on the topic, let's put this out there really quickly. And I know everybody doesn't do this, but I just have to say it because it happens a lot. So there's only one of me, and there are a lot of you guys. I make YouTube videos, and it would be impossible. Like, I'm here to help you guys coupon, and if you have questions, it is really helpful if at first, at least, you try asking me questions on my videos. I know some of you Facebook message me, and I try to make myself available for everyone in case you guys do have questions. But I've been getting a lot of emails and Facebook messages and calls. People call me even asking me to Facebook message them the penny list. I make YouTube videos to help everyone. Unfortunately, I'm only one person and I cannot individually help each individual person. So if you could please take the time to watch the videos and learn. Like, I'm not saying that I mind answering your questions. That's why I go live once a week. I don't think that there is anybody else in couponing or penny shopping who's ever done that. I do that because I am truly here to help you guys, and I want you guys to be successful couponers and penny shoppers. I obviously don't know everything in the world, but I will help you the very best that I can. But just please know that lots of people send me those types of messages to my personal Facebook or to my email, and I do try my best to read and respond to the questions on my videos. And if I can't respond to you, most likely somebody else will on the videos and the comments. So it's so much easier if you have a question if you just put it there, because what happens is people ask me questions all over the place, and then it's so much harder for me to answer all the questions than it would be if I just went to the video and answered the questions. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, please don't message me and ask me for to Facebook message you the penny list every week. How would I remember to Facebook message you the penny list? Do you think I have a list of people over here? Message this person the penny list every single week. You know what I mean? I'm not being mean, but just please understand that. I just ignore people when they send me messages like that. I just ignore it altogether. So, yeah. All right. Sorry about that little rant, but I'm just saying. Don't call the 1-800 number to try to get the district manager's phone number. If you watch my Beginner's Guide to Penny Shopping video, I said in that video that what you should do if you need to contact the district manager, especially for penny items. I gotta drink this sooner than later, or I won't be able to sleep. So, we're not supposed to talk about penny items to the Dollar General employees, obviously, okay? I used to say penny shopping is a secret, but I no longer say that because people would comment like, it's not a secret, and it's really not a secret. Here's the thing. Here's the truth, okay? Let me tell you the truth. Us as penny shoppers, as a penny shopping community, we don't want you calling the corporate office, and because there are people who have called and said this kind of stuff. I went to my Dollar General and they took all the penny items off the shelf, and like they've called the corporate office about that. So for whatever reason, whether it be something like that, or the Dollar General employees won't sell you penny items, or whatever it might be, instead of calling the corporate office, try to work it out, of course, with your store manager. If that doesn't work, then contact the district manager. And how you can get a hold of the district manager sometimes can be a little tough. I'll be honest, it's not going to be probably immediate either. So first of all, if you're having trouble with penny items, take a picture of what you have in your buggy. First and foremost, always take a picture of what you have. If you think it's going to go bad with a cashier and you live in a state where you can secretly record people, I would even hit record. So that way when you talk to the district manager, you can send them the little video. But anyway, what you should do is either ask that person, the store, if they're saying, no, I'm not selling you penny items, then you say, I want to speak to your district manager right now. If they say no, which they probably will, what you can do is just Google the closest Dollar General to the one that you're at. Surely you'll know where one is nearby. And call them and ask them for the district manager's phone number. Most likely they're going to tell you no. And just say that you're having a crisis, and could the district manager call you immediately? And most likely that store is going to call the district manager immediately. If the district manager doesn't call you back, then you can call the corporate office. But we don't want penny shoppers to call the corporate office. I mean, I have been penny shopping for years and years and years. I think I've only called the corporate office, the Dollar General corporate office, like complaining wise, other than just asking a general question about coupons or something like that. But complaining, I think I've only called 3 times. And one of those times wasn't even penny shopping related. And the other 2 times that I called, it wasn't necessarily about the penny items. It was just that they were really rude to me, like over the top, extremely rude to me, and it just wasn't acceptable, and I couldn't get a hold of the district manager, so then I called the corporate office. So I hope you understand why that is. A lot of the times what they do is wrong. Like, it's crazy how upset they get about penny items. It's so funny, and I've always known this, of course, that some stores get upset about penny items. But even like the comments, you wouldn't believe the comments that Dollar General employees leave on my penny shopping videos, because some of them are just really insanely ill that we're buying penny items. And we've talked about this before, and I think a lot of it does stem from like rumors that they're going to get fired if they sell penny items and stuff like that. They're just totally misinformed. There's a whole Facebook group of Dollar General employees, and that's kind of the purpose of that group. And they do tell those Dollar General employees that they'll get fired if they sell penny items. But a Dollar General manager certainly wouldn't give us the penny list if they were going to get fired if we found penny items. Like, that would be very silly. If you think about it, I think that it's actually the reason that Dollar General has in their policy that they have to sell you the penny items. Personally, this is just my personal opinion, and this is why I laugh when people leave me hate comments because I'm talking about penny items on YouTube. But it makes me laugh so much, because if you think about it, there are so many stores that have penny items. There really are. Home Depot, Michael's, Toys R Us used to have penny items, Family Dollar. Dollar General is the only one of those stores that has it in their policy to sell customers penny items. It's a really smart move on their behalf. That is a marketing move. Don't you doubt that for 1 second. Look at how many people go to Dollar General religiously and shop. And yes, we're buying these items for a penny, but otherwise these items are going to be written off as loss, or they're going to be thrown in the dumpster or whatever. This is a marketing tactic. I truly wholeheartedly believe that. And people do get mad when we talk about it on YouTube, and I'll be completely honest with you. Okay, let me be completely honest. The first time I ever seen a penny shopping video on YouTube, I cringed. And I was like, ooh, no, no. You know, because now the whole world's gonna know. People are afraid. But that's absolutely not the truth. People have been actually posting penny shopping videos on YouTube. The oldest one that I could find was 4 years ago. And it got like 300,000 views. Penny shopping is a lot of work. Most of the people who watch the videos aren't actually going to go look for the penny items. A lot of people just like to watch the shopping. You wouldn't believe how many people don't shop for penny items, but love when we do the live penny shopping videos. Like, it's crazy. So most of the time people are scared that they're going to be able to find less penny items because of it, but I promise you that's not the case. A lot of the times people find out about penny items just as much on Facebook as they do on YouTube. So don't let that concern you if you're worried about that. If you know that you're going to get off your butt and go to Dollar General on Tuesday morning and do the work and look for the items, I promise you'll continue to find things. There isn't anything they can do about stores not having penny items. Penny items are supposed to be removed off the shelf. They're not supposed to be found. So no, if your store don't have penny items, then either you're not looking good enough or the store employees are doing a really fantastic job, or you just have experienced penny shoppers in your area. But I promise you, no matter what Dollar General it is, no matter how good they are at removing things off the shelf and how neat and organized, eventually, if you keep looking, you will find a penny item, like these surprise penny items, right? Dollar General employees don't know to pull them off the shelf. So you just have to stay on top of it and be watching YouTube videos. Make sure you subscribe so you're getting notifications. Be in Facebook groups and follow people on Instagram who are penny shopping. I seen today Short Mama Couponer, who was in our penny shopping live stream. She actually went penny shopping today for the first time. She has a YouTube channel. She said she had never penny shopped before. If you guys get a chance, go watch her video and comment on the video that I sent you there, and we want her to continue to penny shop because she is really good at finding deals at Dollar General. It's really hard for me to watch other people's Dollar General videos, if I'm just being honest, as I always am, but some things maybe you shouldn't say out loud, but I'm just going to go ahead and say it because that's just the kind of bitch I am. Sometimes when I watch other people's Dollar General videos, for me at least, I mean, I guess I'm not saying a bad thing about other people. I don't think it's a bad thing. I just don't, I'm not like, oh my gosh, I have to see what if so-and-so has any information that I'm not aware of. You know what I'm saying? But I will tell you, Short Mama Couponer, I think every one of her Dollar General videos that I have ever watched was information that I wasn't aware of. So I would recommend that she is a great person to follow. So if she continues to penny shop, I think that would be a good thing for us. I don't mean that in a bad way, though, for the other people who make Dollar General videos. I just mean that, you know what I mean, hopefully. I'm not saying anything bad. How do surprise pennies get found? People just randomly buy those items and they ring up a penny, or somehow a Dollar General employee finds it. There are a lot of Dollar General employees who are really upset about us finding penny items, but I promise you at the same time, there are just as many helpful Dollar General employees. So maybe somebody come through the line at the store. Like, I have a friend that works at Dollar General, and maybe if somebody comes to the line and buys something and it's a crazy low price at her store, you better bet your ass she's going to message me and say, hey, somebody bought blah, 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 and it rang up for blah, 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 blah. And so then I'm like, oh my gosh, let's go see if it's that price. So it just gets somehow through the grapevine of, hey, this is, you know, whatever. I don't know why I'm so handsy today. Is she here? No way. She was like, blaming me for her penny shopping addiction that she already has. But she did really good in her video. And she got the surprise pennies. And I didn't get any, so I don't have any here to show you. So watch her video for sure. Is she here? I don't see her. Or are you guys just talking about her? She is so funny. That's why I like her videos too. I love somebody who makes me laugh. Hey. I couldn't find any penny shopping today. Any penny items. Oh, she is here. Oh, snap. I only found 3 penny items today. I'm kind of glad it worked out that way because I feel like every time we do live penny shopping videos, I've done quite well. And I don't want to make it seem like every time you do it, it's going to be like, oh, yeah, I found tons. Because it's certainly not that way. I did kind of get a late start this morning. I didn't even get to the first Dollar General. I think it was like 15 minutes after 8, which is late for me on a Tuesday. But it is what it is. That's okay. We'll find penny items next time. Like, it evens itself out. Sometimes it's not worth it and it sucks and you wasted your time and gas. And then sometimes it's incredible. So I really wish that I would have at least found some of the Betty Crocker cookie mix and the Swiss Miss because my kids really like the Swiss Miss and I would have donated a bunch of cookie mix. But that's okay. Like, we still could potentially find some. I've also done penny shopping videos on days other than Tuesdays, just to show that it is possible that you can find items after the fact. A lot of the times, too, I've literally seen where they'll have items like that they haven't brought out yet and put on the shelf. And they've put them on the shelf. They've had them in the back so long that they pennied out while they were in the back. So if you have one of those Dollar Generals that has, you know, tons and tons and tons of items in the back, that could potentially happen at your store too. So if you ever look through a store and they have no penny items, don't think to never look there again, because I promise you that does happen. And it's happened to me quite a few times. Like stuff that I knew wasn't there before and they had moved it out from the back. Short Mama Couponer, I want to tell you this. Penny shopping made me be greedy. You have to take it all, though. Otherwise, it gets thrown in the dumpster. So at least, like, take it and then donate it. That's the thing. It does make you look greedy, especially when you're like, look at the hundreds of cookie mix that I got. But most stores aren't allowed to donate the penny items. They have to throw them in the dumpster. So at least, at the very least, take them all off the shelf and donate them. Because if you don't take them off the shelf, a lot of the times after you cash out, the Dollar General employees will go straight to the penny items and take them off the shelf and throw them directly in the dumpster. So just know that. I don't think it's being greedy, especially if you're helping other people. I'm betting that, you know, tons of people that would be happy to have some Betty Crocker. Dumpster diving, for sure. I'm not into dumpster diving. I'm too scared, but... Okay, I already gave a lot away. Yeah, don't think of it as being greedy. People probably comment on your video, though, that and stuff. That's the only thing bad about making penny shopping videos. I never got a negative comment, ever, until I started making penny shopping videos. Or at least, until my penny shopping videos started getting views, I should say. Because I made some that they just didn't get views. But once they started picking up, I started getting a lot of negative comments. So you should be aware of that. I share with family and donate. Yeah, for sure. I mean, if it's, sometimes I'll even ask well, you guys have heard me in the live videos I do. If it's somebody that I know that works at Dollar General, I'll be like, hey, you want me to throw some of these in your car? And give some to them too, because they're not allowed to buy penny items. So, sucks for them. Donate the mixes to the Boy Scouts or Girl Scouts. They have to cook to earn badges. Oh, there you go. That's a really good thing to know. I'll mail you some cookies and hot chocolate with Jason's light as soon as he gives me a scenario. I told him that too. Jason likes the penny shop though. I wish he would go do a live penny shopping video with us one day. Maybe he will, but he most of the time works on Tuesdays. I've seen a lot of the Hostess mini muffins dated September 21st and October 1st. were not a penny, rang up regular price. I don't think that those were really a penny. I think that was some miscommunication that somebody started. I was saying earlier in the video, I didn't see anybody who successfully hauled those, and they were not on my list. The list that I was sent, 100% sure. I mean, the hostess always comes on a separate page from the regular penny list, but I did not get a hostess list. And I usually do when there is hostess. That is great advice, sharing with the cashier. Yes. Just be careful because you really don't want to talk to the cashiers about penny items. But at the same time, I mean, let's be honest here. If you're going in every Tuesday and every Tuesday you buy 100 penny items and the cashier's like, are you penny shopping? You're like, no. Then they're going to be like, you're clearly lying. You know what I mean? But if you make friends with them, but I will also warn you that sometimes they will pretend to be your friend, especially if they know you're a penny shopper and they're really not your friend. So keep that in mind too. Let me tell you what happened to me at the Dollar General that I went to today. I went to the last Dollar General. Oh my gosh, I noticed, because we were talking about it in the live stream, it was the only Dollar General that had air conditioners. So crazy. Anyway, some lady walked up behind me and was going, oh my God, my face got really red. Anyways, so I was like, what the hell? And I turned around and she was like, oh my God, I thought you were someone else. I almost touched your shoulder. And I was like, you're lucky you didn't, because I probably would have knocked you out. You know? Anyway, so the manager comes over there and she's like, well, what kind of couponing deals are you finding today? And the lady goes, oh, are you one of those penny shoppers? The manager is standing right here. And the manager, actually, she knows I buy penny items. I did it there in a live video one day. And she goes, she even said no, she coupons. And I was like, no, I don't buy penny items. And she was like, oh my gosh, one of my friends buys penny items. And she was like yelling it out in the store. And I was like, that is the problem with penny shopping right there. This lady who has no idea what the hell she's talking about. She probably knows one person who accidentally bought a penny item 3 years ago, and she's telling everybody about penny shopping. You know what I'm saying? Throughout the whole Dollar General. And people get mad at me for posting YouTube videos and other people, but that's why in every video we have to say penny shopping's a secret, blah, 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 blah. That's why we say those types of things, because otherwise people like that kind of ruin it for everybody else. Is it no allowed to penny shop? I don't know what you're asking. Oh my gosh, I walked in a store and a lady was asking the cashier if they have penny items, or if they have penny M&Ms, and I was like, oh my gosh. Yeah, and a lot of the times people will think that they're being sneaky if they go in the store and they're like, hey, do you have M&Ms that are raspberry or mint or espresso? And they think that the cashier or the manager or whatever has no idea what they're talking about. But I promise you, most of the time they're going to know what you're talking about if you do that, so do not do that. Your best bet, honestly, is to just pretend like you're not penny shopping. If they ask you something like that, you can just always say, I don't know, I'm just act dumb. Be like, my friend sends me screenshots of things to look for, I don't know anything about it. But again, obviously, if you're going to the same store every Tuesday for a year and you're buying and you get tons of penny items every single time, on a non-Christa couponing site, like at 2 a.m. last night, one person said something about muffins, and she thought they would be a penny because of the expiration date, and it took off from there. See, things do that. Somebody in our live stream today, I don't know if you've seen it, Christy, but she was like, look for the muffins. So I looked for them. I would have tried them, but I didn't see no muffins. But you can always just be like, if something doesn't ring up a penny, just ask them to void it. Just always know that Dollar General employees, I know that they don't get in trouble for selling penny items, but I do know that if they have a lot of voids, it looks like they're stealing or having somebody come in the store and pretending to ring them up kind of thing. So they do get in trouble for voids, especially if they have a ton of them. So keep that in mind. You don't want to ask them to void a lot of things off. If it's one item here and there, that's fine. But don't have them ring up 20 items and then ask them to void 20 items. You know what I'm saying? So it's really important when you're penny shopping to kind of make sure things go slow and watch the little thing on the cash register and make sure each item does in fact ring up for a penny. If it doesn't, just ask them to take it off and stop everything else. You know, don't ring up the rest of the items. But at the same time, you don't want to ask for a price check either. So I've seen people do that, and I've been in the store. I've told you guys the story of my friend come in. I gave her a penny item because she liked a shirt. She went up to the register, asked for a price check. The manager changed the price on the item to $2 instead of a penny, and she paid $2 for the shirt. Come back later to return it, and they were only willing to give her a penny for that shirt because it was a penny. So just, again, keep it to yourself. If it's the same exact item and it looks identical to what other people are buying, then you're going to know most likely it will be a penny. Short Mom and Couponer, did I forget to say, with the amount of stuff that you found today, I'm going to guess that you either don't have really experienced penny shoppers in your area or they leave us a lot of stuff on the shelf. You should keep penny shopping. I'm telling you. Please. Keep penny shopping. I gotta kill this monster because every time we have a live chat, I drink my monster really late and then I can't sleep. My pop ice is 30 cents. Yeah, I love this. I haven't seen any pop ice for a really long time. I should have stopped at the $1 General today, but I didn't. You're hooked. You're going to be awake a while. Well, I thought I was like immune to these and they didn't affect me anymore. But when we go live on Tuesdays, usually I don't sleep well because I drink monsters because we live chat. It's usually by the end of the day, I'm like, I can already feel my back like hunching over because I'm tired. I didn't see it. I thought immediately of that post. Of course, I have no clue if that was actually started, if that's actually what started that rumor, but I wasn't shocked to hear it either. Yeah, probably that person said it in that place and then somebody else said it in another place. It happens. Does the penny sale go on tomorrow? Yes, you can continue to buy penny items forever. I mean, not forever, until they reset and go back to full price. There is no set date of when that's going to happen for any penny items. We've seen penny items stay a penny for over a year. And then there are some penny items that will reset and go back to full price the next week. But for the most part, in general, most penny items are going to stay a penny at least 3 to 6 months to a year. You're supposed to be drinking only water, remember? That went out the door a long fucking time ago. I also have a... Never mind, I'm not gonna incriminate myself. Julie's Freebies said the hot chocolate was a glitch. I didn't watch their video. I don't know. They're surprise pennies. It happens all the time. If you go back and look, like if you're in Facebook groups and you go back, this has happened quite often actually. There are surprise pennies. And I think that they probably think that because they're with the Christmas items and they were just put out on the shelf. Like the Betty Crocker cookies, there's like a display for the Christmas items, and that's probably why maybe he thought that. But as someone who has penny shopped for years, we have just had, I mean, it just happens that way sometimes. I don't know why. It was summer. They put things out, and remember with the school supplies too. When the school supplies got put out on the shelf, one of the folders was a surprise penny. Do you guys remember that? And then with the summer stuff, there was another item that was a surprise penny. They're just surprise pennies. And they usually stay a penny for the same length as the other items as well. I'm not saying that Julie's Freebies is wrong. I just honestly don't know if he's penny shopped. Like if he has, like, I think he just gets the penny list. I think, I might be wrong. Please don't quote me on this. I don't know that they've penny shopped for a long time. I might be wrong. And I'm not saying that he's wrong. I could be wrong just as well. But just as somebody who has penny shopped for years, we've seen that in the past. So, is it true that all pennies are discontinued, or do they do mistakes? So, just like with the Betty Crocker, in the system, they are marked as discontinued if they are a penny. Is it a mistake? I mean, they just put it out on the shelf like a week ago and it already pennied. Sounds like a mistake to me. I mean, there's no way of getting inside of the head of Dollar General corporate. But when they like scan it with a handheld scanner, I do know what it comes up and says is that it's discontinued. I think he was probably just trying to make an educated guess, honestly. Yeah, I'm not saying that he was wrong or doing anything bad. In fact, I now have more respect for Julie's Freebies. When they first posted their like penniless videos, they didn't mention anything about penny items, really, that they were discontinued items and not to call corporate and stuff like that. And so I commented on their videos and asked them to include at least a part in their video about that, and they did. So I have a lot of respect for them for that. I'm not saying anything bad about them whatsoever in any way, shape, or form. Just the videos that I watched, I just don't know that they have like tons of penny shopping experience, but I could be wrong about that because I don't watch all their videos. I just watched some of their earlier penny shopping videos, like from a few months ago, so I could be wrong. I'm not saying anything bad. I mean, as far as I'm aware, they've posted the penny list, and it's been correct, so... The Viva 3-pack of paper towels rang up a penny at one store a while back, but now they are $5. I know the Viva 3-packs that we got during the clearance sale that I have over there, the really good ones, the thick Viva paper towels, they were ringing up as discontinued during the clearance sale whenever that was. Is any toys a penny yet? No, there are older toys that are a penny. You can watch my video, Penny List Cheat Sheet 2018, and I have like a little cheat sheet. It's self-explanatory, and you can screenshot that and it will kind of guide you of the older items that are a penny like easily, as long as you understand reading tags. But as far as pennies toys right now, like new penny toys, no. And we probably honestly will not see any new penny toys, I think, until after Christmas. I think it's going to be the yellow star toys that Penny next. But I don't remember when. For sure. Where are Penny listed other than your channel? I'm not gonna, I don't know what you mean, honestly. I'm not gonna advertise for other people. I'm not sure that I would necessarily be advertising for other people, but I don't know exactly what you're asking me. I had a manager very rude to me over the hot chocolate. Long story short, I did not get them. He ranted, but I did offer to put them back on the shelf. You should always offer, even if they're a complete ass. You should offer. I mean, it depends, but I'm not gonna say I never left a buggy sitting in the middle of the store, but you should offer to put it back on the shelf. First of all, if you are confident an item is a penny, you always have to make sure that you have screenshot the page out of the Dollar General Employee Handbook. It's on my website. If you go to my website, poweredbycoupons.com, and then you go to how to penny shop at Dollar General, I have that page out of the Dollar General Employee Handbook. Okay, and you need to know what you're talking about, so that's why I'm telling you all of this. So screenshot that and keep it on your phone. I didn't put my watermark on that page or anything like that. Literally, so you guys could screenshot it as the page out of the Dollar General Employee Handbook, right? And so when they refuse to sell you penny items, usually, if you're calm, stay calm, it's hard to do, but if you offered to put the items back on the shelf, I would imagine you're pretty calm. Usually, if you just say, hey, I know it's in the Dollar General Employee Handbook that as long as these items are on the sales floor, you are, you know, to sell them to the customers for a penny. If they refuse to do that, then don't leave the store. Do not leave the store. You really have to put your foot down sometimes. I mean, you can leave the store if you want. You can do whatever you want. Obviously, I'm not your boss. But what I'm telling you is sometimes stores that are close together will talk to each other and the managers will talk to each other, and so you might have trouble at this store and she'll be like calling up the other manager being like, I told this bitch she ain't buying no penny items, and she had black hair and a red shirt, and then you went to her store and now she knows who you are, so she knows you just gave up and walked out of the store, so when you come in to buy penny items in her store, she's going to say the same thing. You see what I'm saying? So most of the time, as long as you just put your foot down and you say, I know you are to sell customers penny items as long as they're on the sales floor, typically they will sell them to you right then and there without giving you any shit. I have even said, I have the page out of the Dollar General Employee Handbook if you'd like to see it. You might not be aware that there is a handbook, but there is. I'll read it to you and educate you. And if they refuse to sell them to you from there, then you could just call the nearest Dollar General store, ask to have the district manager call you immediately. Tell them you're having a crisis in a Dollar General and you need the district manager to call you ASAP. If they don't do that, then you can call the corporate office. Just be careful when you call the corporate office and don't say, hey, I was penny shopping and blah, blah, blah. Just, you know, be like, hey, I was trying to buy this item. It rang up for a penny and the manager said he couldn't sell it to me. But I know because my sister used to work at Dollar General or whatever you want to tell them, that if it's a penny, they're supposed to sell it to you. So I hope that was not a hot mess and I explained that well. I found my honey hole for penny shopping. I have to travel an hour away, but it's so worth it. Yes, 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 yes. Just don't tell nobody, girl. Don't tell nobody. Where does the penny list come from? You guys have a lot of questions today. The penny list comes from Dollar General employees sorry. Okay, let me restart. The corporate office sends out mass emails to the Dollar General managers. It goes to the manager of each store. And it's the penny list that they're supposed to, before the store is opened on Tuesday, they're supposed to remove the items from the sales floor. Tuesday morning before the store opens. We get the penny list. I get the penny list. I always say we, but it's me. I get the penny list from a Dollar General manager who leaks me the penny list. A lot of people will ask that on my videos, and I think that what they're asking is how can they get the penny list. I mean, if you walk in your store and you ask the Dollar General manager for the penny list, they're gonna laugh at you. So if you do it, please record it so I can see. No, I'm just kidding. But you know, it's leaked, so I have paid. Let me tell you guys. I have paid for the penny list. I've paid somebody to give me the penny list for you guys. I could have just waited till somebody else posted it for myself and went and looked for the items, but I have paid for it. So if I mean, that's a good little hustle. If you're the manager at Dollar General, you want to make some extra money, you could just sell the penny list. So are you talking to me? My name is Christa. I don't know if you're talking to me or not. They come up full price, so I told the cashier that I simply did not want them. Oh, that's different. That is different. That is different. If an item is a penny, okay, listen, this is important. This is the part where we move the camera really close and you guys listen, because this is so important. If the item is a penny, it will ring up for a penny at the register, period. If it does not ring up a penny, do not argue with the person. You say, thank you, I'll put them back on the shelf, period. So if the manager, if they rang up for full price and you said, no, they're a penny and I know you're supposed to sell me penny items, and the manager said, no, I'm not, and you argued with them whatsoever, then I would say you owe that manager an apology. Because if it's a penny, it's going to ring up a penny. You cannot dispute that. There is no disputing that, period. I think I'm talking to several different people. I don't know or not. Somebody commented the surprise pennies are a surprise. Mashal and Jay, are we clapping? Oh, I think Amy was just saying hi. The manager come over to me and said, I will not sell these to you for a penny. I just got them in Thursday, so that's when I just offered to put them back and left. So, I'm confused. How do you know that they were full price? If it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if they just got them in, or if they just put them out on the floor, or they have 100 of them, or they have one of them. It doesn't matter. The Dollar General, please go read the policy. Like, you just need to be informed. But I'm glad that come up, because you guys need to know, if it doesn't ring up a penny, you can't dispute that. Please give the video a thumbs up. Pretty please, with sugar on top and marshmallows. Alright guys, we've been going for over an hour, so if you have any important questions, please put them in the chat now so I can answer them for you before we say goodbye. Nothing in my stores. If you said nothing is in your stores, then I'm going to say you didn't look hard enough. And then you're going to want to slap me. But I swear, guys, think about it. As many items that Penny, and as many surprise pennies as they are, I'm willing to say that at least almost all Dollar Generals have at least one penny item in the store. Right? What penny group should I follow on Facebook? So the problem with giving you penny groups to follow, oh, maybe that's what somebody was trying to ask me earlier. The problem with that is a lot of the penny shopping groups are secret. I started a penny shopping group just so there was one out there in the world to recommend. I just seen somebody in the chat say that somebody was really helping her in the penny shopping group. Anyway, it's called Powered by Pennies, my group. Other than that, I cannot say any other penny groups because the good ones that I'm in are secret and they'll kick me out if I say, and I don't want to be kicked out, obviously, because learning more about penny shopping helps me help you, and that'd be a problem for all of us. But you can just search penny shopping on Facebook. I'm still waiting to get approved from your group. If you did not get approved for the penny shopping group, then you were denied, because I went through thousands of requests and approved or denied them all. So you can just retry Sometimes it's because people don't answer the group questions. It's helpful if you put in the group questions, because I ask, where did you hear about the group? It's helpful if you say you come from YouTube, and things like that. But we do stalk you a little bit before we let you in. We don't just let everybody in. And I think that has helped it be a better penny shopping group. So don't take it personally if you didn't get accepted. I'm just saying, like, I'm just doing the best I can. Does all Dollar Generals have the same penny at the same time? I've been told every store is different. I said I'm doing the best I can, but Susan, who helps in this chat, also helps in the penny group, and she's amazing. I couldn't do it without her. Anyway, there's some other moderators that help as well, so let me not leave them out either. Somebody asked, were the Dollar General, were the penny items different at each store? They've heard that they're different at each store. So we do say that in the penny shopping community, and usually that is a nice way of saying, if I'm wrong, don't be mad at me, kind of thing. But sometimes legitimately, very rare though, it's very rare that an item is a penny at one store and not at others. That is extremely rare. I've only seen that happen probably, I could probably count on both hands in 5 years of penny shopping. So that's very rare. Sometimes I can see and hear you now. I think you were the only one having trouble, Heidi. It might be something on your end, because nobody else said that they couldn't hear me. I know for some reason I don't have any sound on my computer. If I open up Google Chrome and like try to watch YouTube, I can't. But if I open up Internet Explorer, it's fine. I don't know what's up with that. Does Dollar General price match? No. They don't price match. They don't give rain checks or anything like that. No. Is the penny group powered by coupons? No. The couponing group, I still need to go through those requests. I'll try to get to that this week. If I don't, I'll do it this weekend for sure. The penny group is powered by pennies, and the couponing group is powered by coupons. Not everybody who coupons wants to penny shop, and vice versa. So I did create 2 separate groups because I thought it was best if we kept it separate. Help with location of penny items in store. I have a video, it's in the description box. It's called Tips for Finding Penny Items in Store at Dollar General, or something to that effect. Watch that video. The UPC on the hot cocoa is on my website, poweredbycoupons.com. Right before I went live, I made a blog post, and the blog post is called Confirmed Penny Items at Dollar General, September 25th, 2018. And it's all the penny items that pennied today. The surprise pennies are at the bottom, and I did put the entire UPC on there. Anybody else? Y'all got questions before we go? Do we have to be part of your group to get the list? No, I post the list here every week. I also, if you sign up on my website for emails, I've also been emailing the video out every Monday just to make sure you guys see it, because some people say they don't get notifications. But no, you don't have to join the Facebook group. I do recommend, if you have Facebook, that you ask to join some penny shopping groups. It doesn't have to be my group, obviously. You can do whatever you want. I don't mind, obviously, if you support other people, that's completely fine. I recommend that you follow other people other than me. I'm only one person. But you don't have to do that. I just think that it would help you. Not everybody has Facebook. What's your Facebook group name? Oh, a matter of fact, the penny shopping group is in the description box of this video too. I put the link to the penny shopping group in the description box. It's called Powered by Pennies. The couponing group is called Powered by Coupons. My website is called Powered by Coupons. See the theme? The manager had to fix my transaction. In my receipt it says price match. Oh. when your receipt says price match, that means that they changed the price of the item manually. That's all that means. So like when they programmed Dollar General's system, they gave them a price match button, but Dollar General has never price matched, nor will they ever. They will never do that. But if let's say something's supposed to be on sale for $3.95 and it rings up for $8, the only way for the Dollar General employee to change the price is to price match it, unless they just make it 50% off, which in that case they can hit the markdown cart button. And if they hit the markdown cart button on your receipt, I'm pretty sure it says markdown or something like that. I might be wrong on that. I can't remember now. They're not supposed to use the markdown cart button anymore. I'm late, but I want to know if you got the surprise pennies, Christa. When should we see the correction go into effect for the cookie mix and hot cocoa being full price? We'll just have to see. I don't know. I don't believe personally that the cookie mix and the hot cocoa was a glitch. I personally think that it was a surprise penny. We've seen that in the past. We were just talking about that earlier in the video, like with the school supplies, when they put those out on the shelf, there was that one folder that was ringing up a penny and it was a brand new item. When they put the summer items out, there was also another item. I cannot remember for the life of me what it was, but there was another item that was ringing up a penny. Those actually stayed a penny for a while, so we should be good for a little bit. I don't think it's gonna like go back to full price tomorrow. Short Mama couponer, it's Christa Coupons. She called me a different name too, but I think some people do it because their accent or they're used to calling, like saying Christina. But sometimes it's legitimately confusing because people will say Christina in the chat and that's not my name, and I think somebody else might be called Christina. You know what I mean? You guys give the video a thumbs up and click on Short Mama Couponer's comment in the live chat and go watch her penny, click on her comment so you can go to her YouTube homepage and go watch her penny shopping video. Even though she's in the video, I'm going to still say this. Go watch the video and encourage her to continue to penny shop at Dollar General. She said it was all my fault. She's trying to start trouble with me. Girl, no you didn't. She was asking for my Instagram name. Boy, I made that something it wasn't, didn't I? Yeah, I'm Christa Coupons. Tell me who you are when you, Short Mama, when you, are you Short Mama Couponer on Instagram? You should let us know that as well so we can all follow you on Instagram since we're all going to go subscribe. So when you watch her video, make sure you comment the DILLS. We're going to comment DILLS, DILLS. That way if somebody comments that, you know they come from here. Okay? You got me hooked. Yeah, see, you guys? Christa, every state is different. I found the Ritz crackers today and they were not a penny. I got them same day, code and size the same, but here they ring up for $1. Send me a picture. Go back to the store. Take a picture of the Ritz crackers you found and the barcode, and email me a picture at christaramsey6@gmail.com. Every person who has ever told me that, I swear, every person who's ever told me that and sent me the picture, because most of them don't, but every person who ever has, it was either like the wrong item or something like that. So send me a picture so that way we can figure out if there is something like that. Okay, I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm not like making fun or anything like that. Legitimately, I'm just telling you the truth though, because we talk about this a lot and a lot of people have trouble finding items. So if that happened, we need to figure out why, if it is the correct product. So if it wasn't a penny, then it still should be at your store when you go back. So go back as soon as possible, take a picture of the item, the front of the item, and the back and the barcode, and send me the picture in an email. And in the email, put something crazy in the subject so I see the email and know it's you. Like, not a penny. And then explain to me we had this conversation. Boy, I just gave you a lot of orders, didn't I? I'm so sorry. I meant in case there is something wrong at your Dollar General so we can figure it out. I didn't mean to order you around. I did not mean to do that. I gotta go, guys. Janet says the Dollar General markets can be different for me on food sometimes. I don't have a Dollar General market, so you guys might be right. But for the most part, any person who, I promise, who has ever commented on that video, on my videos, something like that, because a lot of people do say that kind of stuff, either they never email me, which everybody doesn't have to do what I say. I understand that. But I'm just saying. And then the ones that did send me the picture, always, every single time we found out that it just wasn't the correct item. Or, you know, something like that. Okay? Every Dollar General has colors and shapes on the tags. Not all items have colors and shapes. Again, you should watch my in-store tips for finding penny items in-store video linked in the description box. Alright guys, I gotta go. Have a good night. Please give the video a thumbs up before you leave. Go check out Short Mom and Couponer on YouTube and watch her penny shopping video, and tell her that we said we want her to continue to penny shop at Dollar General, and leave a comment that says DILLS on her video, D-I-L-L-S. Sorry for telling you what to do, but just please go do it. Okay? Have a good night. Wish me luck on going to sleep tonight, because I'm all pumped up. But maybe I can edit one of those 4 videos I made at Walmart last night. I made 4 videos at Walmart. 4. How do you even do that? Believe me, I did. I think they're also pretty damn good videos, too. Did you look for the surprise pennies, Rosa? Those are the ones, if you're having trouble finding penny items, look for the surprise pennies. If you have no idea what I'm talking about when this video is over, go back and watch it from the beginning. Bye, guys.